I didn't think we were going to allow Bernard in tonight. Doesn't matter what conference I'm at. So I want to talk a little bit about why I chose to run. And you all have heard Jim Bousquet's report and the shape that we are in financially as a society. I chose to run. I didn't know the details of exactly where we were with it, but I chose to run because I felt like that we were salvageable and that I could help make a difference, especially with our incoming board. And the main reason I've done it is because I wanted to give back. My membership in STC has been incredible for me, for opportunities for leadership development that I never expected, that I was not afforded in my workplace at all. But through the years of my STC journey, I have been an officer in the Rochester chapter several times. Great experience for me, stretched me far beyond anything I was comfortable with. I moved to the Community Affairs Committee and started building an outreach team to help support our community leaders, having been a community leader myself and understanding what support was needed. I was a director for 2013 through 2015, so I have been on the board before. Took a few years off for personal reasons and probably to reinvigorate because I cannot imagine being on for 7 years straight at this point in time. And I applaud Alyssa and Jane. Jane is entering her 7th year for their stamina and perseverance in coming through that time. Basically, we're in very complex times. And the issues that are facing STC are common to membership organizations across the world. The membership organizations were built by the baby boomers. Most of the boomers have retired or are in the process of retiring at this point in time. And when they build an organization, they pretty much expected to stay in that organization for life, or at least as long as their career was active. We're not in that kind of scenario now. We're more in a scenario where people will join an organization, stay 3-4 years, and maybe move on to something else as their interests and their careers have changed. So that makes it especially challenging for us because we face a constant churn of new members coming in, older members retiring, members who've been members for 3 or 4 years, moving on, but we continue to get new members. So it's not like we are not receiving new members. So I guess what I wanted to say, in general, a lot of changing expectations. What is membership today? In terms of what I would expect us to do, I expect us to get through this year. I expect us to build a sustainable future. We will make whatever changes we need to make to do that, but we're going to make that in a positive sense, not just in terms of reducing expenses, because as Jim has said, we've kind of done about as much of that as we can do. And we're already in a situation where we have a very limited number of staff to actually execute the direction that the board gives them. So we're going to need help, and we're going to need your help on this. So yeah, this is a bit of a recruitment conversation today as well. But I expect us to create a sustainable future, and it means we're going to build for tomorrow. You'll see new models in terms of how STC works. And no, we haven't all figured it out yet. And I know there's always been an opinion over the years that what is with this board? Why are they so dumb? Why can't they figure this out? And kind of the impression of, well, they're on the board, they've lost 50 IQ points automatically. But it's a very sharp group of people, very talented group of people, very devoted group of people who want to make STC succeed and actually to make STC grow. So we'll be looking at growth mechanisms this year to build membership and not just try to survive. I did not run so that we would survive. I ran so that I could work with a very talented group of people to build STC, not to rebuild it, but to build it into whatever the new form is that it needs to be. And I encourage you to come along with us and help us do that. So we will have new opportunities. We'll have new opportunities for engagement for members, for involvement in the society. Expect much increased opportunities for membership engagement, which kind of is some of my speech tonight. And in also improving the membership experience. It's up and down. We have a percentage of members, I don't have the numbers handy, who are in communities. We have a larger percentage of members who are not in communities at all. So they get very different types of membership experiences. So one of the things that we will look at this year is how do we improve our membership experience overall? How do we provide what you as members need for your career growth to continue to move forward? A lot of cutting edge things starting to happen. You hear a lot about Information 4.0, micro content, all sorts of new concepts, new areas that we're starting to move into. And we want to make sure that you all are prepared for that as our members as well. But I would challenge you to invest your time, invest your resources. You're here, you're committed to this organization, or you're 127 people who could not find the way out to dinner tonight and decided to join us instead. But I want you to get involved. If there are opportunities to mentor others, mentor younger communicators, or less seasoned or less years in the field, I'm trying to figure out a good word around this, but to mentor others, invite others to join. Share what STC has done for you. There's a reason you all are here tonight. You all are passionate about the organization, or you honestly would not be attending a business meeting at the end of the day like this. So share that passion. Get people excited about STC. This is not all about doom and gloom. This is about building something new for the future. And I do believe we can do it. I wouldn't be here if I did not believe that, nor would our board be here at all. So share what STC has done for you. I'd also like to see us invest in the future. Now, as you all picked up your red cards, there was another form sitting there which has to do with our scholarship program. In my 3 years when I was not on the board, I was helping build the framework around that scholarship program. We have money in the scholarship program, but we do not have what we need in order to be able to have a sustainable scholarship. So I would invite you to contribute to that. You can do that online. I'm not passing a plate or anything like that, or a boot, though it was tempting to get Alyssa to bring one of her pairs of boots, and we'd use that for donations. But in general, take a look at this. And, you know, we get a lot of members contributing small amounts of money. We can offer a scholarship. We can invest in our future. And our future is our students. Also, there's always been questions, why doesn't the board tell us more about what's going on? Why aren't they more transparent? How do I talk to the board? How do I get information to the board outside of the annual business meeting about things that I'd like to see, or the changes that I might like to see? So I would encourage you to let us know what you want to see. What do you want STC to be for you? We're not hiding. We're board@stc.org. All of you can write us. The board receives that email, and we will respond to everything that comes in. So I'd like to, again, thank you all for an incredible opportunity. It's a bit daunting, absolutely, but I'm absolutely looking forward to serving you all as your president for 2019-2020. Thank you.